Hi, Glover kids. Whoops. Hi, Tucker kids. Hi, Cunningham kids. Hi, Collycut kids. Today we're making some donuts. They are not real donuts, but they are very crafty looking donuts. Okay. You will need some regular glue, a big paintbrush. It can be a foam one, or just a regular paintbrush that's, kind of thick, big enough to spread glue. You need some tape. It can be any kind of tape, doesn't have to be masking tape like mine. You'll need some markers. You'll need some colored paper, not too much, just some pieces about this size, like the size of a donut. And you'll also need a brown paper bag. And optional is something called Mod Podge, which you can find in the craft store. You don't absolutely need this. You can use this glue instead of this. This is what I'm going to put on my donut that will make it look like it has a shiny glaze, like a sugary, shiny glaze. But you'll get the same effect with this kind of glue. You'll also need something to put the glue onto, like a paper plate or a palette, something like that, because we're going to put glue on the plate and then use the big paintbrush to then smooth it onto the donut. Okay. So I'm going to move some things over. Alright, so we're going to start with the brown paper bag. Oh, and I almost forgot, you also need a pair of scissors because we're going to cut the bag. So you're going to cut the bag about, I would say, between 12 and 14 inches. You need like a long rectangle piece of the bag. So this bag is probably about 14 inches long. It's sort of a small paper bag. So all I'm going to do is cut like half of it, and then I'll have a big enough piece to make my donut. So I'm going to cut it this way. So I want a nice long rectangle shaped piece. Okay, there it is there. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the paper, and we're going to roll it on the bias. So what that means is I'm going to start at the corner over here. I'm going to roll it starting at the corner. I'm not going to roll it like this. I'm going to roll it starting from here. So I'm going to start like this. It'll be a small roll to start with, and then it will get bigger as I roll it. Keep going until there's no more paper left. Okay, that looks about the width of a donut, right? Then I'm going to take a piece of tape. And tape that corner that was loose. And now I'm going to form it into a circle. Okay, that. More tape. I'm going to tape it on the inside of the circle as well as on the outside because I want to make sure it stays secure. I want my donut to stay together, right? Okay, there's my donut. And then I used my tape on my colored paper and I traced it so I could get a nice perfect circle. I cut it out, and this is what I ended up with. And I measured it to make sure that it fit on top of my donut. Fits pretty good. Now you can use your glue. Oh, actually, I almost forgot a step. We want to do the circle in the middle. So how I did that was, all I did was fold it in half, pinched it like that, but I don't crease it. And then I cut out a half a circle on the inside. And when I opened it up, I didn't like how my inside circle looked, so I just kind of cut it to make it look a little bit better, so it was a better circle. Okay, good enough, right? All right, so now I'm ready to glue it on. And you can be generous with this glue. I put a whole bunch on. And just hold it for a minute, press on it. And after this, I'm going to draw some sprinkles on top. I'll show you the one that I already made. Put chocolate sprinkles on that one. Just hold it on. Okay. I don't know what kind of sprinkles to put on this one, but let's see what I got here. I could do chocolate again, or I could do purple. I'll do some purple sprinkles, just to make it look different. And if you have different color markers, then you can do like rainbow sprinkles. Okay. So the last step is what I did to do the glaze, the sugary glaze on it. I used my Mod Podge here, but you can use the regular glue. It'll give it a glazed look too. So you would pour some of your glue onto your plate or your palette. Then you dunk your big paintbrush in, and then you can put it all over your donut. So I'm going to use my Mod Podge since I have it. So. And you can put the glaze on the sides too. Go do that. If you do have some tape showing, you can always color over it with a brown marker. Get sort of underneath there too. Oops. Put a bit more. And of course, you can do your donuts any flavor that you want. You can put any kind of colored icing, depending on the color of paper that you have, and any kind of toppings, I suppose. Yeah. You could draw like chocolate chips on there. Right. So I'll show you my 2 donuts. Here's my first one. Here's my second one. They look delicious. I hope you enjoyed this project. Have fun making all of your donuts, and you can even trick your family into believing they might be real. And I will see you in the next video.